thought maybe we try another one of these narrated PowerPoint, not a PowerPoint, data language review for week 21, just so you can see why you missed what you might have missed. So the first one on week 21, day 1, from the time it was a little boy, Milo had wanted a electric train set. So a lot of things going on there. From the time he was a little boy, comma, not it. You want to make sure your pronouns match your antecedents. Milo had wanted an electric train set. A is a vowel sound, E is a vowel sound, so we want an in place there. Okay, number 2, I'll save my pay from yard work, my allowance, and any gift money I receive, he stated. So first off, anything that directly comes out of a speaker's mouth gets put in quotation marks. So quotes go before I'll and after receive. I'll save my pay from my yard work, comma, my allowance, comma. That's an example of an A positive. So my allowance gets put in our comma hooks, if you remember how that works. And allowance is W-A-N-C-E, not E-N-C-E. And any gift money I receive, comma, end of quotation marks. So that's it for number 2. Number 3, rewrite the sentence so it's not a fragment. Finally buying the train set and played with it only once would become, after finally buying the train set, comma, he played with it only once. So that's one way to fix it, and as we've talked about this in class before, there's certainly more than one acceptable way to fix that. Then number 4, explain how the underlined word helps you know how the speaker feels about what happened. Milo wasted his money buying that train, his mom commented. So wasted shows that his mom didn't approve of Milo's buying the train. So wasted is one way that we know that that wasn't a smart purchase with the money. So that's one way to express that by the verb you choose. Moving on to day 2. If you need someone to help with consistently yard work, give myself a call. So a lot going on there. So constantly becomes constant. I need help with constant yard work, C-O-N-S-T-A-N-T. And then give me a call. Don't give myself a call. So that would be the correct one for number 1. Number 2, I will mow your lawn, pull weeds, and rake the leaves. So we have a list of items here. So I will mow, first of all, your is Y-O-U-R. It's not a contraction for you are. So your lawn, comma, pull weeds, comma, and rake the leaves. Then number 3, write a descriptive word in each blank. My regular customers will confirm that I am a hard worker. And again, it could be more than one correct answer for that. And then number 4, what does the underlined phrase mean? Remember, for a busy bee, call Lee. Busy bee is an idiom. If you remember those, we kind of talked about those a little bit earlier. And it's someone who's really busy and hardworking, comparing themselves kind of like to a bee. And moving on to day 3. If you want a job, which is all about having fun, be a recreation leader. So if you want a job that is all about having fun, be a recreation leader. That is a better choice than which. And having is H-A-V-I-N-G. Not get rid of the E there. Okay, moving on to number 2. Recreation leaders work in parks, on student camps, and at cruise ships. Okay, so first of all, comma after parks, because we have a list of items here. At student camps, they don't work on student camps, comma, and on a cruise ship. So you would be at a student camp, but on a cruise ship, C-R-U-I-S-E. Okay, moving on to number 3, the best word to complete the sentence. This is a great job for people who like to chat with lots of people. It's more neutral. It is kind of a friendly conversation. If you hear the word blab, we're often thinking of something negative. And moving on to number 4 then, recreation leader skills. Communicate well, good problem solver. So it's kind of like a research note. So what you want to do is turn that into a complete thought. A recreation leader needs to communicate well and be a good problem solver. And moving on to day 4, number 1. In ancient times, Knossos was the principal center of civilization on Crete. So in ancient times, comma, principal is P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L, like meaning kind of like the main point. Civilization, C-I-V-I-L-I-Z-A-T-I-O-N. The moving on to number 2. Around 1400 BC, an disaster struck the palace at Knossos on the Greek island. So 1400 BC is correct, comma, a disaster struck the palace, P-A-L-A-C-E, at Knossos on the Greek island. And then number 3, fixing that so it's not a run-on. Archaeologists found smoke stains on the walls. They found scattered vessels too. So to fix that, you could say archaeologists found smoke stains on the walls, comma, as well as scattered vessels too. And again, more than one acceptable way to fix that. And then number 4, what does the underlined phrase mean? After the disaster, Knossos was abandoned like the beach in winter. Like the beach in winter means that no one was there. So that was kind of another word for abandoned. So that's it for the DLR for week 21, and hopefully maybe listening to what the correct answer should have been will help you. And if it doesn't, I've also attached the regular copy too.